So I try to stand all day, get 10,000 steps, put some resistance through your body, kettlebell swings, lunges, step ups, compound movements. These are movements that have multi-joint action, always going to be good. You can do cold exposure too, right? I got a cold plunge right over here, about 48 degrees, do about 3 minutes, a couple times a week. It's great. Infrared saunas are great too, increase growth hormone. So you can do contrast bath to make the last 30 seconds to a minute of your shower nice and cold. Great ways to do it. And again, the things that we'll look at free T, we'll look at total T, we'll look at SHGB. We can look at luteinizing hormone or FSH. If they're chronically high, there could be a pituitary issue or a chronic stress issue. Where's estradiol at? Do we have estrogen problems, right? Do we have estrogen problems that are inhibiting our feedback loop, right? High estrogen from these chemicals up here, right? This can decrease our feedback loop. So now we don't have the signaling from the LH and the FSH to make our testicles or genitals make hormones. So that's a big thing. Now, I talked about food today. So what are some of the big foods? So I'm telling about what you can do. So the foods that are killing your testosterone, soy is a big one. Now, there's not a lot of studies on soy impacting it, but I can just tell you soy is in a lot of processed food. So if you're eating soy, you're probably getting it in a lot of processed food, a lot of sugar, a lot of processed junky fats with it. And anytime we add more estrogenic load to our system, it's not going to be good. So there are studies that saying it doesn't impact it, but in my opinion, it's something that you want to clinically pull out. If you look at the evolution of soy and how it was consumed more as a condiment. It was also tended to be consumed more fermented. Think miso, natto, tempeh. If you read the book Ploy of Soy or the book The Whole Soy Story, they'll talk about Asian cultures actually consuming far less soy, and it was of that fermented variety. So be mindful of that. So definitely keeping the soy and the phytoestrogens out. Plus, it's everywhere now. Now you have soy burgers, the Impossible Burger, all these things that have such a large amount of soy that evolutionarily we never would have consumed. Even in Asian cultures, we wouldn't have consumed it at that level. So that's a big deal. Anything that's in a processed high fructose corn syrup. Why is that the worst? High fructose corn syrup does not signal leptin, which makes you feel full like other sugars do. So you're more likely to overeat, not feel full, create a blood sugar roller coaster, and surge your insulin. Anything that has excess high fructose corn syrup